Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers I look to sell and trade this week. The first center, Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers. So it's been a great year once again here for Turner. 17.4 points a game, 7 boards, 1.3 assists, 1.7 blocks, 1.4 threes, and 52% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's really got going, 22.7 a game, 8 boards and assists, 1.3 steals, 1.3 blocks, a 3, and 62% from the field here for Miles Turner. So Turner, like I said, he's been a good shot blocker his whole career, good rebounder of the basketball, but him and Halliburton's been a nice 1-2 combo all season here for this Indiana Pacers team. February 12th at the Hornets, 22 points, 5 boards and assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, a 3, 61% from the field. February 22nd versus the Pistons, 13 points, 11 boards, an assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 55% from the field. And February 25th, a monster game versus the Mavs, 33 points, 8 boards, an assist, 2 threes, and 66% from the field. So coming off that big game with 33 points and a fluky type of game as well, where he hit 11 foul shots in that one. Turner rarely goes to the line that much, including hitting double-digit free throws in a game. So right now, well, he's playing great basketball. For the most part, it's been the number 2 option, even with Pascal Siakam traded there about a month ago to the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner is definitely a sell-high candidate. Like I said, he's definitely going to help in many categories, but I think you could get a better player with more consistency and more upside. And like I said, once Pascal Siakam is possibly more comfortable, Turner's numbers could go down as well. The next center, DeAndre Ayton of the Portland Trailblazers. A solid first season for DeAndre Ayton over there with the Trailblazers. I know he missed some time in January, but he's been back and playing great basketball of late on the season. 14.4 points a game, 10.6 boards, 1.7 assists, and 56% from the field. But the last couple weeks, 18 a game, 12.3 boards, 2.3 assists, and 68% from the field. So he's the old school traditional center is DeAndre Ayton. He's going to shoot a high percentage from the field. He's going to rebound. Then he's going to get a block or 2 per game as well. February 15th versus Minnesota, 2 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals, a block, 20% from the field. February 23rd versus Denver, 22 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, 64% from the field. February 25th versus the Hornets, 26 points, 19 boards, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 68% from the field. So he's been a rebound machine over the last 4 out of 5 games is DeAndre Ayton, with 10 or more boards in that time as well, 4 out of 5. So right now he's rebounding the basketball well, scoring the basketball very well as Ayton as well, 18 points or more in 4 out of 5 games. And he's playing at a high level. So right now, while he's playing well in this Portland Trailblazer team, you know they're going to try to tank now, where they're one of the worst teams in the league, and they're obviously in a rebuild after trading Damian Lillard in the offseason to the Milwaukee Bucks. So right now, with their record being bad, and guys like Ayton and even Jeremiah Grant towards the end of the season, they're going to be missing some games where they're looking to tank. This is a perfect time, I believe, to sell Ayton high. He's putting up numbers, and that's got to be a thing that definitely is a possibility. Will Portland sit some guys towards the end of the season or limited minutes to see what the young guys have and try to tank for a higher draft pick? Third and final center I'd look on trade this week, Jusuf Nurkic, the former Portland Trailblazer, who was obviously in a multiple team trade with DeAndre Ayton going to Portland. So Nurkic, it's been a solid first year for him with this Phoenix Sun team, and a perfect player that fits in with that roster on the year. 11.8 points a game, 10.3 boards, 3.8 assists, a steal, a block a game, and 51% from the field. In the last couple weeks, 10.5 points a game, 12.3 boards, 4.8 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.5 blocks, and 53% from the field here for Nurkic. So Nurkic, we know he's a great rebounder, but scoring the basketball obviously isn't going to be there for him a lot with Durant, Booker, and Bradley Beal on this Phoenix Sun team. And even Royce O'Neal's had some good games since he got dealt over there. February 14th versus Detroit, 10 points, 13 boards, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 100% from the field. February 22nd at Dallas, 5 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, a block, 33% from the field. And February 25th versus the Lakers, 18 points, 22 boards, 7 assists, a steal, a block, 58% from the field. So Nurkic, he's playing at a high level. His assists have gone up, but also with Nurkic as well, injuries have definitely been a big concern for him over the last few seasons, where we've seen him miss multiple months. We've seen him miss a lot of ball games. And right now, while he's playing good with this Phoenix Sun team, there's going to be a point where I think Nurkic, they're going to cut back the minutes a little bit over here, where Bobo's starting to emerge. And also as well, with this Sun team, he's the 4th or 5th option on the offense. We're pretty much only rebounding and a good field goal percentage for the most part Nurkic's going to have. I know the assists have gone up, but when you got ball handlers like the big three, like I mentioned here. It's going to be games where Nurkic's not going to do much. So right now, after coming off that monster game dominating the Lakers on the boards, he's a sell-high candidate this week. So that's a few centers I look to sell and trade with the fantasy basketball deadline approaching. Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season.